Hello, are you ready for another story with NanNan? I've got another story about Supertato, the superhero. This one's called Happy Ever After. Supertato. Shall we find out what happens in this story? It was bedtime in the supermarket, but all was definitely not quiet. The peppers were playing, the carrots were crazy, and the bananas were going berserk. I just want to get some sleep, blubbed Broccoli. Could anyone help this poor tired veggie? There they are, look, all the vegetables are playing, going berserk. But poor Broccoli, he wants to get to sleep. Too much going on though, isn't there? Supertato to the rescue! What's all this noise, said Supertato. We just can't get to sleep, Tomato complained. Don't worry, said Supertato. I know just what to do. So there we are, look, Supertato to the rescue. He's a superhero with an S on his belt and a lovely red cape. And he's going to sort out those vegetables, isn't he? He says, I know just what to do. I wonder what he's going to do. He made them some hot milk and he played them a lullaby. He showed them his holiday snaps, but it was no good. They were all still wide awake. There's only one way to get excitable. Excitable veggies off to sleep, said Supertato, and he sped off. So he tried to get them to sleep. So he tried to give them some hot milk, and he tried to sing them a lullaby, and he showed them his holiday photographs to try and make them sleepy. But they weren't sleepy, and they were too excitable. They were excitable veggies and they wouldn't go to sleep. So I wonder what he's going to do. I wonder what he's going to do to make them go to sleep. The book section, but all the books had gone except one. Also, he went in the supermarket to the book section. Said Supertato. I know who's behind this. The evil pea. Just wait till I get my hands on him. Meanwhile, high up in the supermarket, the evil pea crackled. Supertato will never find me up here. Bedtime is ruined. Mwahaha! So he was going to read them a bedtime story. So he went to the book section in the supermarket and all the books had gone except one. And that was a Supertato book, but look, he'd even scribbled on it and made it all messy. And the pea... The evil pea, he'd taken all the storybooks. He'd hidden them because he wanted to ruin bedtime. Huh, naughty evil pea. Supertato set out on a super search. He braved the baking aisle. He checked the chilled aisle. But then at last he spotted a book, then another and then another. They were piled high into a tower. Gosh, thought Supertato, that must be at least 100 stories high. So look, Supertato, he went to the baking aisle, found all the baking things. And he went to the chilled aisle with the chilled foods. But then he saw some books and they were piled very high. I wonder if he's got any ideas who's done this. Supertato used his super speed and flew up, and he saw the perfect bedtime story. This one will do nicely, he said. He snapped the book shut, squelch, and off he flew. So there, look, on the top of the big pile of books, there was a book on the top, and he thought, this one will do. And he closed the book like that and went squelch. Wonder why it went squelch. Can you see anything there? Can you see what might be there in that book? That looks like the edge of evil pea. And look, when he closed the book, I can see a little bit of evil pea sticking out. I wonder if he squelched evil pea inside the book. I think he might have done. Everyone cosied up as Supertato read the story. And the prince and princess lived happily ever... hang on a minute, said Cucumber. That was a good story, but... So look, there they all are, listening to the bedtime story. And this bedtime story is about a prince and princess who lived happily ever after. And then they say, the Cucumber says, hang on a minute. That was a good story, but... Oh, I wonder what the but is. The end was a bit flat, and everybody smiled and snuggled down to sleep. Oh, look, the end was a bit flat because there's the prince and princess and the pea has been flattened in the middle. There, that's funny, isn't it? They flattened the pea, squelch, and squished him inside the book. But that was a nice ending to the story. So all the vegetables then settled down and went to sleep. That was funny, wasn't it? Silly old pea. Oh well, that was Supertato, Happy Ever After. And that book's by Sue Hendra and Paul Linnett. I hope you liked it. See you again another time. Bye for now.